Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we're going to talk about something really important. How to recognize envy and falsehood in others. These traits can be very dangerous, and it's crucial for us to be aware of them in our daily lives. By understanding these signs, we can better protect ourselves and maintain healthier relationships. So, let's dive into this topic together and learn how to identify envy and falsehood from an Islamic perspective. Stay tuned. Signs of envy in others. Envy is a powerful and often destructive emotion that can negatively impact relationships and social interactions. Recognizing the signs of envy in others is crucial to safeguarding your well-being and fostering healthier connections. Envy typically arises when someone perceives that another person has something they lack and desire. This feeling can manifest in various ways, often subtly, making it important to be vigilant. One common sign of envy is the tendency for the envious person to downplay or belittle your achievements. Instead of celebrating your successes, they might offer backhanded compliments or make dismissive remarks. For example, if you receive a promotion at work, an envious individual might say something like, "I guess they were desperate to fill the position," rather than congratulating you sincerely. Another indicator of envy is frequent comparisons. An envious person may constantly compare their life, possessions, or achievements to yours. This behavior stems from their dissatisfaction with their own circumstances and a desire to measure up to what they perceive as your superior status. These comparisons can be subtle, like always mentioning how their car is almost as good as yours, or more direct, such as questioning why you seem to have better opportunities. Passive-aggressive behavior is also a hallmark of envy. Instead of expressing their feelings openly, envious individuals might resort to indirect methods of undermining you. This can include spreading rumors, making sarcastic comments, or deliberately excluding you from social events. Their actions are driven by a need to feel superior or to bring you down to their perceived level. Envious people often exhibit signs of schadenfreude, which is the pleasure derived from another person's misfortune. If you notice someone taking an unusual amount of satisfaction in your setbacks or failures, it could be a sign that they are envious. This reaction is their way of feeling better about their own situation by seeing you suffer. A lack of genuine happiness for your successes is another red flag. True friends and supportive colleagues will celebrate your achievements with you. In contrast, an envious person may feign happiness, but their lack of enthusiasm or forced smile can reveal their true feelings. They might also avoid acknowledging your successes altogether, shifting the conversation to their own experiences instead. Recognizing these signs of envy is important for your mental and emotional well-being. When you identify envy in others, it's crucial to approach the situation with empathy and caution. While it's not always possible to eliminate envy, understanding its presence allows you to navigate relationships more effectively and protect yourself from potential harm. In recent days, the violent and brutal attacks in Palestine, especially in Gaza, are heartbreaking for everyone. One should not remain silent about this cruelty that kills innocent civilians and causes great suffering to children and families. We must clearly state that we stand against such abnormal humanitarian attacks and stand with our Palestinian brothers. My request to all brothers who watch this video is to support our Palestinian brothers. As announced by Free Palestine in the comments, we must make our voices heard in unity and solidarity and shout out our support against oppression. You can help more people reach it by subscribing to our channel, liking and sharing our video. I am waiting for your support to show our support to the oppressed and strong together. May God help our Palestinian brothers. Our prayers are direct. Let's not forget that the voice of an oppressed person can be the echo of the whole world. With greetings and prayers, recognizing falsehood, key indicators. Falsehood or deceit is a serious issue that can undermine trust and integrity in any relationship. Recognizing when someone is being deceitful is crucial to protect yourself from potential harm and maintain a truthful environment. Deceptive behaviors can be subtle and multifaceted, making it essential to understand the key indicators of falsehood. One of the most common signs of falsehood is inconsistency in stories or information. When someone is lying, they often struggle to keep their narrative straight. You may notice discrepancies in their accounts of events, or their story might change slightly each time they tell it. This inconsistency can be a major red flag, indicating that the person is not being truthful. Another indicator of falsehood is excessive detail. While it may seem counterintuitive, liars often provide an overabundance of details to make their story seem more convincing. This is because they feel the need to compensate for their dishonesty by creating a more elaborate narrative. However, this level of detail can sometimes backfire as the story becomes too complex and difficult to maintain consistently. Body language is another critical aspect to observe when recognizing falsehood. Deceptive individuals may exhibit certain physical cues, such as avoiding eye contact, fidgeting, or displaying nervous gestures. These non-verbal signals can reveal their discomfort and unease with the situation. For example, someone who is lying might touch their face frequently, cross their arms defensively, or avoid looking directly at you. Verbal cues can also provide insight into falsehood. Liars might use vague or evasive language to avoid giving direct answers. They may respond to questions with questions, deflecting the focus away from themselves. Additionally, they might use overly formal language or repeat the question before answering it, buying themselves time to fabricate a response. Pay attention to these verbal behaviors as they can indicate a lack of honesty. The tone and pace of speech can also be telling. A person who is lying may speak more quickly or slowly than usual. Rapid speech can indicate nervousness, while a slower pace might suggest they are carefully crafting their lies. Their tone might also shift, becoming higher-pitched or more strained as they struggle to maintain their deceit. Another sign of falsehood is a lack of emotional congruence. When someone is being truthful, their emotions typically align with their words. However, a deceptive person may display emotions that don't match the content of their speech. For instance, they might laugh while discussing a serious matter or remain unusually calm when recounting a distressing event. This incongruity can be a clear indicator of dishonesty. Defensiveness is also a common trait among those who are lying. When confronted or questioned, a deceptive individual might become overly defensive, insisting on their innocence or accusing others of wrongdoing. This defensive stance is often an attempt to divert attention and avoid further scrutiny. Recognizing falsehood is not always straightforward, as some people are adept at hiding their deceit. However, by being aware of these key indicators, you can better navigate interactions and protect yourself from dishonest individuals. Trust is a fundamental aspect of any relationship, and being able to identify falsehood helps ensure that your relationships are built on a foundation of honesty and integrity. Islamic teachings on dealing with envy. Islamic teachings provide comprehensive guidance on how to deal with envy, emphasizing the importance of fostering positive relationships, maintaining personal well-being, and adhering to moral principles. Envy, known as hasad in Arabic, is considered a significant moral failing that can lead to destructive behavior and harm both the envious person and their target. Understanding and addressing envy from an Islamic perspective involves several key principles and practices. Firstly, Islam encourages self-awareness and introspection to identify and control feelings of envy. Muslims are urged to regularly examine their hearts and intentions, seeking to purify themselves from negative emotions like envy. This process involves acknowledging one's feelings and making a conscious effort to change. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Beware of envy, for it devours good deeds just as fire devours wood." Abu Dawud. This hadith highlights the destructive nature of envy and the importance of addressing it. One way to combat envy is through gratitude. Islam teaches that expressing gratitude for one's blessings helps to shift focus away from what others have and towards appreciating what one possesses. The Quran states, "And remember when your Lord proclaimed, 'If you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor. But if you deny indeed, my punishment is severe.'" Quran 14-7. By cultivating a mindset of gratitude, individuals can reduce feelings of envy and increase their overall contentment. Another essential practice is supplication or dua. Muslims are encouraged to seek Allah's help in overcoming envy and other negative emotions. Praying for guidance, strength, and a pure heart can provide spiritual support and comfort. Additionally, making dua for the person one envies is a powerful way to counteract envy. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, advised, "None of you truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself." Sahih Bukhari. Praying for the well-being and success of others fosters empathy and reduces envy. Islam also emphasizes the importance of focusing on one's own efforts and striving for personal improvement. Instead of comparing oneself to others, Muslims are encouraged to set their own goals and work diligently towards achieving them. This proactive approach helps to build self-confidence and diminishes the desire to compare oneself to others. The Quran advises, "And do not wish for that by which Allah has made some of you exceed others. For men is a share of what they have earned, and for women is a share of what they have earned. And ask Allah of His bounty. Indeed, Allah is ever of all things knowing." Quran 4:32. Maintaining good character and treating others with kindness and respect is another crucial aspect of dealing with envy in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The best of people are those with the most excellent character." Sahih Bukhari. By embodying good character traits such as humility, patience, and generosity, Muslims can create a positive environment that discourages envy and promotes mutual respect and support. In addition to these personal practices, Islamic teachings encourage community support and the promotion of a positive social environment. Encouraging others to succeed, celebrating their achievements, and offering help and support can reduce feelings of envy and build a stronger, more cohesive community. The Quran states, "Cooperate in righteousness and piety, but do not cooperate in sin and aggression. And fear Allah, indeed Allah is severe in penalty." Quran 5:2. By working together and supporting each other, individuals can create an atmosphere where envy is less likely to thrive. In summary, Islamic teachings provide a comprehensive framework for dealing with envy, emphasizing self-awareness, gratitude, supplication, personal effort, good character, and community support. By adhering to these principles, Muslims can overcome envy, foster positive relationships, and maintain a sense of inner peace and well-being. Strategies to protect yourself from falsehood. Protecting yourself from falsehood is essential to maintaining trust, integrity, and peace of mind in your personal and professional relationships. Falsehood or deceit can lead to misunderstandings, broken relationships, and emotional harm. Implementing strategies to safeguard yourself against deceit involves a combination of awareness, communication skills, and setting boundaries. The first strategy is to develop a keen sense of awareness and critical thinking. This involves being attentive to the signs of dishonesty, such as inconsistencies in stories, evasive language, and unusual behavior. By paying close attention to these indicators, you can better identify when someone might be deceiving you. It's important to trust your instincts. If something feels off, it often is. Cultivating this awareness can help you detect falsehood early and take appropriate action. Effective communication is another crucial strategy. Clear and open communication can help prevent misunderstandings and reveal dishonesty. When you suspect someone might be deceitful, ask direct questions and seek clarification on any points that seem unclear or contradictory. This not only helps to uncover the truth, but also puts the person on notice that you are attentive and not easily misled. Additionally, practicing active listening, paying full attention to the speaker, noting their words and body language can provide further insight into their honesty. Setting boundaries is an essential part of protecting yourself from falsehood. Establish clear personal and professional boundaries that define acceptable behavior and communication. This can include setting limits on how much personal information you share, being cautious with whom you trust, and ensuring that your relationships are based on mutual respect and honesty. When boundaries are violated, address the issue promptly and assertively, making it clear that deceit is unacceptable. Another strategy is to seek corroboration. When faced with potentially deceitful information, try to verify it through independent sources. This can involve cross-checking facts, consulting with others who might have knowledge of the situation, or looking for evidence that supports or refutes the information. By gathering multiple perspectives, you can form a more accurate understanding and protect yourself from being misled. Building a supportive network is also important. Surround yourself with trustworthy individuals who can offer advice, support, and a second opinion when needed. Having a reliable support system can provide a buffer against deceit and help you navigate difficult situations. Trusted friends, family members, or colleagues can offer valuable insights and help you see through falsehoods that you might overlook on your own. Practicing forgiveness and resilience is another strategy to consider. While it's crucial to protect yourself from falsehood, it's also important to acknowledge that everyone makes mistakes. If you discover that someone has been dishonest, assess the situation carefully before deciding how to proceed. In some cases, it may be possible to forgive and rebuild trust, especially if the person shows genuine remorse and makes amends. Developing resilience helps you recover from the emotional impact of deceit and move forward with a balanced perspective. Educating yourself about common deceptive tactics can also be beneficial. Understanding how and why people lie, the psychological mechanisms behind deceit, and the common tactics used can equip you with the knowledge to recognize and counteract falsehood. This can include reading books on the subject, attending workshops, or seeking advice from experts in psychology and communication. Lastly, maintaining your own integrity is paramount. Commit to being honest and transparent in your dealings with others. By modeling truthful behavior, you set a standard for those around you and contribute to a culture of honesty. When people see that you value and practice integrity, they are more likely to reciprocate and less likely to attempt deceit. In conclusion, protecting yourself from falsehood requires a multifaceted approach that includes developing awareness, practicing effective communication, setting boundaries, seeking corroboration, building a supportive network, practicing forgiveness and resilience, educating yourself about deceit, and maintaining your own integrity. By implementing these strategies, you can safeguard yourself from deceit, foster trustworthy relationships, and maintain your peace of mind. Building healthy relationships in light of Islamic principles. Building healthy relationships is a cornerstone of a fulfilling life, and Islamic principles offer a comprehensive framework to foster such connections. These principles emphasize mutual respect, empathy, honesty, and the importance of maintaining positive interactions. By incorporating these values into your relationships, you can create a supportive and harmonious environment that benefits everyone involved. One of the fundamental Islamic principles in building healthy relationships is mutual respect. Islam teaches that every individual deserves respect and dignity, regardless of their status or background. The Quran states, "O mankind, indeed, we have created you from male and female and made you peoples and tribes that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you." Quran 49:13. This verse highlights the importance of recognizing and respecting the inherent worth of every person. By treating others with respect, you lay the foundation for trust and positive interactions. Empathy and compassion are also central to Islamic teachings. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "None of you truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself." Sahih Bukhari. This hadith underscores the importance of empathy, putting yourself in others' shoes and understanding their feelings and perspectives. Practicing empathy involves actively listening to others, showing genuine concern for their well-being, and offering support when needed. Compassionate behavior strengthens relationships and fosters a sense of community and belonging. Honesty and transparency are crucial for building trust in any relationship. Islam places a strong emphasis on truthfulness, as indicated by the Prophet Muhammad's peace be upon him statement. Truthfulness leads to righteousness, and righteousness leads to paradise. A man continues to tell the truth until he becomes a truthful person. Sahih Bukhari. Being honest and transparent in your interactions helps to establish trust and prevents misunderstandings and conflicts. It is essential to communicate openly, share your thoughts and feelings, and be accountable for your actions. Patience and forgiveness are also vital components of healthy relationships. The Quran advises, "And let not those of virtue among you and wealth swear not to give aid to their relatives, and the needy and the emigrants for the cause of Allah, and let them pardon and overlook. Would you not like that Allah should forgive you? And Allah is forgiving and merciful." Quran 24:22. Patience allows you to navigate challenges and conflicts calmly and constructively, while forgiveness helps to heal wounds and maintain harmony. By practicing patience and forgiveness, you can overcome difficulties and strengthen your bonds with others. Maintaining good character and ethics is another key aspect of building healthy relationships. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The best of people are those with the most excellent character." Sahih Bukhari. Good character includes qualities such as humility, generosity, kindness, and fairness. By embodying these traits, you create a positive and respectful atmosphere that encourages others to reciprocate. Good character also involves being mindful of your words and actions, ensuring that they align with ethical and moral standards. Effective communication is essential for resolving conflicts and fostering understanding. Islamic teachings encourage clear, respectful, and constructive communication. When disagreements arise, it is important to address them promptly and calmly, seeking solutions that are fair and just. The Quran advises, "And speak to people good words." Quran 2:83. By communicating effectively, you can prevent misunderstandings, build stronger connections, and create a supportive environment. Building a supportive community is also emphasized in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The believers, in their mutual kindness, compassion, and sympathy, are just like one body. When one of the limbs suffers, the whole body responds to it with wakefulness and fever. Sahih Muslim. This hadith illustrates the importance of supporting one another and working together for the common good. By fostering a sense of community, you can create a network of support that enhances individual and collective well-being. In conclusion, building healthy relationships in light of Islamic principles involves mutual respect, empathy, honesty, patience, good character, effective communication, and community support. By incorporating these values into your interactions, you can create positive, fulfilling relationships that contribute to a harmonious and supportive environment. These principles not only strengthen personal connections, but also promote overall well-being and social cohesion. Thank you for joining me in today's discussion on recognizing envy and falsehood in others from an Islamic perspective. I hope you found the insights and strategies helpful in navigating these challenging emotions and behaviors in your own life. Remember, being aware and proactive in addressing these issues can lead to healthier and more fulfilling relationships. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content on personal growth and Islamic teachings. Feel free to leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I love hearing from you. Until next time, take care and stay blessed. Assalamu alaikum.